Hey bears, I am the Gaming-Grizzly and welcome back to Identity V. And today I want to talk about a new upcoming survivor, the Embalmer. And you may already have seen this character in my 20 new survivors you haven't seen yet video. I will leave a link in the description below if you haven't watched it. But it turned out that most of those survivors are fan arts, but 3 of them will probably come to the game. I found a Chinese news article which says that the Embalmer, the artist and the postwoman will come to the game. Well, the postwoman will be the postman, but never mind, this video is about the Embalmer. So I found a lot of interesting little things about the Embalmer that I want to share with you today. But before we jump right into this video, make sure to support my channel by leaving a fat like, because finding all those informations takes quite a while. Also, leave me a comment in the comment section below what you think about the Embalmer and if you want to see a video about the artist and the postman as soon as I gathered more informations. Also, share this video with all of your friends, and if you are new on my channel and you want to stay up to date with Identity V, make sure to subscribe to the Gaming-Grizzly. What was that? Alright. So in this video I want to talk about new skins for this character, which makes it even more legit that this survivor will actually come to the game. And I also want to talk about the background story and the skills of this survivor. But keep in mind that this is still a concept, so the skills and also the background story can change when the survivor will arrive to the official game. Alright, so let's start with the skins. His original skin looks pretty clean and pretty simple. He is a very skinny survivor and he just wears black boots, a grey trouser and a grey jacket. The special things about this character are his masks and the clothes that he is wearing. If we are taking a look at this first skin right here, we can clearly see that this is the Embalmer skin, maybe even the limited skin of the Embalmer. We can see that he has the same haircut and is also wearing a mask. And actually this skin looks pretty dope. I mean, what is he wearing? What is this kind of suit? It looks a little bit futuristic and actually really nice. I really like it. And I also found some kind of in-game screenshot of the skin. But what we can see in the background is that there is the priestess in her angel skin. So probably this is just a Photoshop and this is not a real picture. But I really hope we get this survivor soon. The next skin that I was able to find is more interesting. It's a pirate skin for the Embalmer. But we all know that the pirate event is already over in the Chinese version. So maybe this means that the pirate event will come back to the Chinese version and maybe we will also get it in the global version. That would just be awesome. And just look at the skin. His hairstyle is also the same just as before and he is wearing a mask. And this looks actually pretty dope. All in all, I really like this skin for the Embalmer and I really can't wait to get this character and play with him. Alright, so let's get to the background story and the skills. And if you are still skeptical that this survivor is real, well, the following informations were found on identity5.gamepedia.com. And I'm not really often on this website. But as far as I can tell, as soon as a new survivor or a new hunter is popping up on this website, we can be pretty sure that this survivor or hunter will also come to the game. So what we can read on this website is that the survivor is called Aesop Carl, or the Embalmer/Inspector. So this means maybe the title of the survivor will also change to the Inspector, and he's one of the unreleased survivors that is currently featured in Identity V. Alright, let's get to the background story. The end of the journey of life is always the same, and Aesop Carl is the ultimate destination for most people's dream. He strictly follows each step of the procedure and gives the greatest respect to those who arrive at the terminal. So when he found the letter in a beautiful traveler, Aesop decided to complete his last wish for his unfortunate mother. On August 7, 1888, I ushered in a female body. She was stabbed 39 times in the face with a knife. She was unrecognizable. I opened my suitcase. This is the tool I rely on to survive. I can make the dead return to life. I worked hard to fix her face. She might have been a beautiful and wealthy woman during her lifetime. I groped for a pocket and found an invitation and another letter. The letter seemed to be for her daughter and contained a photo. Probably following this invitation she could find her daughter. I don't know why, but I decided to accept the invitation as my own. I should return this letter to her daughter at the manor. So, what this basically says is that Aesop Carl the Embalmer was never really invited to the manor. He just found the freaking invitation at a dead woman's body that was stabbed 39 times in the face. So he just takes a freaking invitation of a dead woman. What is he even doing? It's pretty interesting. I really like his background story. And the most interesting thing in the background story was probably I opened my suitcase. This is the tool I rely on to survive. I can make the dead return to life. Alright, so let's get to his skills. The first one is called Inspection. The box that the inspector carries with him can restore the deceased back to life. When a survivor is placed on a rocket chair or wrapped in silk, the box can be used within 36 meters of a survivor. The box will spawn a coffin. After 20 seconds, the survivor can walk out of the coffin in a healthy state. Unable to move or to be attacked, it will start its cooldown. However, this skill does not allow the deceased to maintain their lively appearance, and their makeup will wear off. The survivor enters the injured state after 30 seconds, and then enters the ground state after 15 seconds, for a cooldown of 180 seconds. So this is a really interesting skill. You can actually put down a coffin in the range of about 36 meters, and after 20 seconds a survivor that is sitting on a rocket chair or is wrapped in silk of the Soul Weaver will come out of this coffin in a perfect healthy state. Then he has a few seconds until he gets injured, and then he has a few seconds until he gets knocked down. But this makes rescuing survivors from the rocket chairs or from the silk pretty dope. I mean, it sounds really awesome. Alright, his next skill is called Antisocial. The inspector is afraid to communicate with the living, so he becomes nervous. If the inspector is within 9 meters of a survivor, the speed of self-deciphering and the speed of opening the exit gates are reduced by 20%. The speed of being healed is reduced by 30%, and the speed of healing is reduced by 30%. Calibration trigger probability increases by 20%. And calibration judgment area is reduced by 30%. Holy heck! This is a huge debuff. So Aesop Carl, or the Embalmer, isn't a deciphering guy. He is not really good at deciphering if there is any other survivor around him. And he is not good at healing, and he is not good at opening the gate, and he is not good at anything if there is someone around him. Holy heck. So this is definitely a rescue only character. The next skill is called Life and Death. Since the inspector often deals with the body, he has long been faint of life and death. The inspector's duration on rocket chairs and in silk is increased by 20%. So this means if a hunter wants to send you back to the moon, well, he has to wait 20% longer than normally. Alright, the last skill is called Quiet. The inspector likes to be quiet and does not like to make unnecessary noise. The probability of a crow being startled is reduced by 80%. So from the skills, and as I mentioned earlier, we can clearly tell that this character, the Embalmer, is used for rescuing teammates. And actually he can do this pretty well, as far as I can tell. And I also found some pretty awesome fan art on the Chinese website. So seems like everyone is waiting for this character, and to be honest, I'm looking forward to get my hands on this survivor as well. As usually, I hope you liked this video. If so, I would really appreciate if you could support my channel by leaving a fat like. Also leave me a comment in the comment section below what you think about the Embalmer. And if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date all around Identity V, make sure to subscribe to the Gaming-Grizzly. And of course, share this video with all of your friends. I hope you all have a great day and see you all in the next video. Bye bye!